My daddy used to speak cocaine-ese. He taught me math. He was like, John got 7 apples, but if you step on them apples and you cut them in quads, then you could flip that and get all the money from the apples. That's how my daddy was. I was like, thanks, Dad.
Oh, my God.
Welcome to the Sundae Scoop podcast, brought to you by Chocolate Sundaes at the world-famous Laugh Factory. Now, this ain't your typical podcast. What you hear today will offend you. So if you're an active member of cancel culture, this podcast ain't for you, whore. And don't forget, like and subscribe.
Alligator sandwich too. Y'all want a little bit of gator sandwich? A gator sandwich, seasoned salt, pepper, fries. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's gonna mess your stomach up at first, though.
It lurk on you. You know what I'm saying?
But you gonna be good.
He was out here making gator po' boys.
It's gonna mess your stomach up at first if you never had one.
It's gonna stress you out.
Gator po' boy.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to po' boys, man. Because I feel like hot dogs could have been a po' boy. They didn't have to make them.
So we're live, obviously. There was no audio.
Oh, come on, baby.
Is it audio now?
You're fired. It's your fault.
Oh, man. Well, y'all gonna have to put some love with her. I ain't finna introduce myself again. I gotta hear all my shit again. You're coming from New Orleans, Boogie.
They heard mine, though. They heard mine.
The first live show. We're
All right, cool. That's what's up. Well, listen, look, just to recap, we got comedian CP, we got Boogie B, Detroit, New Orleans, 2 of the hottest comics in the entire country. Like
Gator
literally.
sandwich, po' boys.
Yeah. Gator sandwich, po' boys.
Hot dogs could have been a po' boy. Just want to throw that out there. Yeah, they could have been.
They stuff too many things in there. You just
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm Big Teflon. This is Kamari Love. This is the very first Chocolate Sundaes podcast. We're getting it together. Yeah, so here we are. We getting it cracking. From where we at now? Where we broadcasting from?
from the world famous
Laugh Factory. In
Hollywood, California.
She's like, the world famous. She said it like Obama.
I need to
Obama, the world famous.
Of where we are right now. I need to see the dramatic pause. Okay?
Laugh Factory.
I know where we are.
Myself and Michelle.
All right. Listen. So.
We'll have a milkshake. We'll have a milkshake and some fries. Maybe some nuggets.
CP will eat a joke to death.
My man. It just get too good to me,
Eat
man.
it all off the bone.
I'm the same way. I'll write a joke. I'll make it the same
I got some more joke left.
Give me that joke. Y'all ain't finishing that joke?
Y'all ain't eat all that joke. Y'all don't know what to do with that. Give me
I'm
that.
gonna eat that one up. It's another. All right, I quit. All right. I'm sorry.
No, you good. No. Okay, so before we get into our first topic, what we do like to do is start with a little reflection on the Sundae Scoop. So I would like to hear from both of you guys. What does Chocolate Sundaes mean to you, and how it's affecting the culture of comedy in Los Angeles?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think what's crazy is that you got it right. The culture of comedy in Los Angeles is one of those satellite cities, right, where it's like what happens here kind of rings everywhere that there is a comedy scene, similar to New York. Like, you kind of know who is doing what they do because this is one of those shows that spotlights that. It's the reason why it's so competitive to get on the stage here. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those shows where it's like, the waiting list to be able to perform sometimes could be like a year for some, for some comics. And so, it's just like, the Laugh Factory and Chocolate Sundaes, in particular Chocolate Sundaes, is kind of like, it's almost like a hype beast of comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the aura around it, the kind of the allure, and just these packed shows. I mean, if you're a comic, this is where you want to be. If you know what I'm saying, like this is the big stage.
Yeah, man. This is like the Carolines of the West Coast.
Yeah.
So if anybody know what Carolines is to New York, this is that location-wise. But Chocolate Sundaes is its own thing that when I first got to LA and I saw it from New Orleans for the first time, I was amazed that, like, whoa, it's some real, like, comedy out here that's, like, not straight just Hollywood comics and not straight, stereotypical what you would expect from Hollywood. Chocolate Sundaes brings the flavor to Hollywood comedy, to the LA scene of comedy. So it brings like the CPs, the people who really funny in around the country come here and light it up. And this is like the energy always electric. The staff be cool. Ain't like no comedy club where they be like, get your 2 drinks. Get your 2 drinks now. You better get your 2 drinks. Where your 2 drinks at? That's what you get.
Wait, how they be? How they be?
Get your 2 drinks. But we these, but this Chocolate Sundaes is the culture, man, and this is the kind of comedy that I always admired about comedy. Stand-up comedy, to me, is what Chocolate Sundaes is. Like, this what I always wanted to do in stand-up is what Chocolate Sundaes provides for comedians who doing their thing. And that's just, 22 years it is. Big Ben, you was here 22 years ago?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You look too young to been here 22 years.
I was too young. Oh, yes.
You was illegally.
Right. So before we touch on my age, we're going to move on to another, to a question concerning Chocolate Sundaes. We received an email from a loyal Chocolate Sundaes customer recently.
Okay.
And
Patron.
we're going to keep them anonymous, but we'll just say their name is CJ. They sent us an email about the live show.
Okay.
Kamara's going to read it to you, and we're going to get your thoughts on that real quick.
All right.
Okay.
So the email reads, to whom it may concern, why are there white comedians on Chocolate Sundaes? I thought the point was to give black comedians an opportunity because most shows are run by white people who tend to favor white comics. I'm not a comedian, but the last few times I went, I've seen white comics, and I know many black comedians who are still waiting to be called back for this opportunity. It just seems kind of shady to me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you for your attention.
First of all, it's like, you're not a comic. You need to mind your motherfucking business. First of all, but I, but I will say this though, honestly, here's the thing, right? There theoretically is not an all-white show, and there is not an all-black show.
Speak on it.
This is considered an urban room, sorta, but it can't be that. Like, we can't keep them out. They can't keep us out. That's not how it works. Number one. Number two, just like I like to go to a white room sometime and make sure that my shit is still slamming the way that it is in the black room, because as a comic, that means a lot to me. I could walk out into a stage. I'm a professional. I walk out as all white people. They're going to laugh at what the fuck I want them to laugh at. That's just,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, just like white and black NBA players, I got respect for my white brothers and sisters that do comedy, and we not against them. And they want to come over to the black side and make sure that, because our goal is to make America laugh. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they want to come over here and test their stuff out too. And a lot of times, and I'm gonna let Boogie go, but I just want to say this: a lot of times, people don't understand what the connotation would be if we kept them out, right? Like, for example, people used to call comics that I love and respected, they're just a comic view comic.
Def Jam.
Right.
So you're a Def Jam comic. Oh, I get it. He's a BT guy, right? Because what happens is, if you try to make it like exclusively, what happens is we can't allow them. Sometimes they need to come over here and bomb.
Facts.
They need to come over here and bomb.
Yep.
And see that you don't really have a hold on the country. And this is, that's what this is about. We can't weaken our brand by trying to exclude people. Like Chocolate Sundae, they love comedians. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they're not about to weaken their brand to be like, but trust me, like every black comedian is touching this stage who is of substance and who is diligent enough to be like, hey, if I want it, I'm gonna wait for it and do what I gotta do to get it. I mean, it's like, that's like saying, like, why is all these white dudes fucking all the black girls? I would like some black, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh.
Right. Get your game up, nigga.
but I feel like we need to stop calling it black comedy, because this is comedy, but it's more of a hip hop comedy. You know what I'm saying? I like to call it hip hop comedy because that's like the new term for it. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
you think so?
Yeah, because white people love hip hop and white people love black comedy.
Facts.
So this is kind of hip hop comedy because we always got a DJ. Every comedian comes up with a little swag and their own flavor and their own style. So even if they don't really rap, like if we was doing a hip hop analogy, even if you don't really rap, you just have a hip hop swag about you. Like people gonna say, oh, that's like some hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's younger and it's more culture feel, like more driving the culture. Like hip hop comedy or urban comedy drives the culture of comedy. So we push the lines. We talk about the stuff that from angles that white comics can't even do on some of their more mainstream, I'm not gonna call them white shows, I'm gonna call them mainstream shows.
That's a good point.
And they eating off their mainstream shows, but they need to have a place where they can come and, just like we do, where we get an audience that's young people, that's urban, that you can hear stuff that you ain't heard on on Leno or Conan or whatever.
I'm about to fuck y'all up with a hot take though. Ready for this?
Let's go.
I feel like the whole concept of urban and hip hop style comedy stems from these comedians not allowing themselves to be kind of like the lames or the cast outs of society like comedians traditionally used to be. You could date this really back to the intro of Eddie Murphy and the intro of sexy and cool and kind of like pop culture to comedy the most. I think that, it was always a thing where, people would love to go and see Richard Pryor but then when you saw Eddie Murphy, you felt like, oh, he could be, he hanging with Michael Jackson and them, and he hanging with Prince, and he is, because that, and I think that more comics wanted to be sexy and cool like Eddie Murphy, and there became a split. And so what as urban rooms and what people quote unquote think is the straight laced what you call it mainstream rooms is really just the old school straight laced comedy. Go up, how's it going? Good. And then the other style, which is who want to be cool, who want to be sexy, who want to dress like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where it's split right there. I feel like we could date this back to the delirious raw era.
The 80s, when our culture became the culture.
Yep.
Eddie Murphy was the culture in 86, 7, that people was like, oh my God, he's so amazing. But he was just talking the same black shit that your mama, that my mama, that his daddy, and all of the stuff that moved this culture forward, man. And that's why Chocolate Sundaes is so needed, because Hollywood needs the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
I love that. Great takes on that. Okay, so this next section that we like to call
That was a doozy, first of all. Make sure you give us some
Right.
warning.
I know,
This
no,
nigga say, hey, if you're not a comedian, mind your fucking business.
starting with that.
I
Like,
want a t-shirt.
Whoever
I
said
might
that,
be
please
back
come
next
back.
week with a
Make sure
t-shirt.
you come
Right.
back and support the show too. Whoever CJ, whoever left that comment, man, why? So many white comics on the show. We need them, because them white comics agents be coming, and we need them to see us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Okay, so for this next portion of our show, we call it Relationship Roulette. And this is basically where our producers go online to Reddit on the relationship columns and pull out just a bunch of interesting posts, and we discuss them.
Reddit is dangerous
It
because
is
Reddit,
dangerous.
everything is on
Yes.
Reddit.
And everything is real people, real relationships, real questions. And
You can start being butt naked
wild.
Bigfoot bitches. They be like, oh, you thought you was alone, didn't you?
We found 53 comments.
And then the shit will start emailing you shit you looked up.
man.
You like, goddamn.
Yeah, because Reddit become your
There's
friend.
something wrong with me.
Reddit be like, hey, bro, look at the bit right here. Look.
Just what you like. Look. Just what you like.
Reddit be in the group chat. Look. I swear, right?
Hilarious.
Am I right? But anyway, all right, so relationship roulette.
Yes. You want to
Yeah, all right, I'll start with the first one. Okay. I feel very comfortable with my girlfriend, but I'm realizing I'm not sexually attracted to her.
What?
We've been dating for almost a year now. This was the first time in my life I felt so comfortable with a person. Literally felt the chemistry. So I thought physical attraction would come over time. Since it wasn't that high, now I'm realizing that this is the maximum I'm getting for her. But I really do love her and never felt so comfortable with anyone else. What should I do? I'm not sure there's a good idea to tell her that, because it might scar her confidence about her sexuality. I don't want to break up with her, but I don't want to have sex with her.
First of all, you got to break with her, fam. But I'm gonna tell you though. Like this is more common than people understand, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because people are lonely, and when you lonely, sometimes you're willing to accept certain things and then you start to become, they call it trauma bonds to people. Like, oh, we both was lonely, and you ugly, and here I am lonely. I lost my job. I'm broke, and you ugly, and you know what I'm saying. You know, I ain't got a lot of shoes, and you ugly. We the same. And then, you know, y'all get cool, you know what I'm saying? She like Call of Duty, you know, you like Call of Duty, and she ugly. Y'all both like pizza, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Y'all like shrimp, but she ugly, you know what I'm saying? After a while, you be like, wait a minute, the common denominator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think that.
She ends up being your homeboy.
But, exactly. But also, I think that there's a little bit of, you know, I don't like promoting superficialness, right? Like, oh, you know, but what it is though, we all have to admit that there are things that we like. Like, it's nothing wrong with something being what you like. And I think that the problem is that we learn what we like so late in life, and we done already made these choices, and we done already made, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, oh, like, you know, having that realization, my brother, you need to go ahead and dip, because it sounds like at least you know what you don't like. You know what I'm saying?
That's very, very important.
Facts. Like, yeah, you gotta break up with her, bro. There's no way, because what it boils down to is chemistry. And all types of chemistry have to be aligned in order for it to be a relationship. Like, you gotta be physically, emotionally, you gotta be every type of attracted to your lady that you can. If the sex ain't there, y'all ain't gonna make it. What, you gonna pull your ding-a-ling off? You gonna be jacking it off all night, every day. She not doing it for you. If she not doing it for you, it's only so much masturbation you could do if you're in a relationship before you cheat.
Plus, you
I
not
was gonna
even.
say, or you could just cheat.
Yeah.
But
Don't cheat, just break
crazy.
up.
Just cheat
break
crazy.
up.
But listen, this
Get
is what
caught,
you gotta
nigga.
do.
Don't
Just cheat and get
This
caught.
what you gotta do. Cheat and get caught. Cheat and get caught. If you want to get out of it and you want to be clean, get out of it. Oh, you hate me, I'm sorry. Cheat and get caught. Or,
Oh, you got me.
If you want to get out clean.
if you want to get out clean, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it's just like,
Yeah. You
I
gotta
forgot
break
what I was
up.
going to say. Hold up. 'cause you
Bottom
was
line
like,
is you gotta break up with her. That's the bottom line.
dang, I forgot what I was
If
going to
ain't
say.
no
It was good,
sexual
I feel like.
chemistry, ain't no relationship.
I would have to
Ain't no
agree.
man can hang in there forever. I did that before. I was with a girl, and it wasn't that I wasn't sexually attracted to her. I was physically looking at her. I was attracted to her, but that coochie was horrible.
Oh.
It was bad, but it was trash,
Christ.
and there was
Listen.
nothing I could do about it to make it feel like the previous.
Here go the thing, though. If you don't break up with her, also, along with that bad coochie, you're going to start being mean to her.
Yeah.
And you're not going to really love her. Like, see, here go the thing. Here go what women need. They need the love of a friend, but then they also need the love of adoration, right? And if you don't have that adoration for her, you just got the love of a friend, she going to feel kind of half empty. She getting half, whatever. And if you love her, you're not really giving her what she really need. That's like, you know, you got a baby alligator, but your tank too small. It's like, nigga, what you going to do, bruh? You love the alligator, but you got to let that motherfucker go.
Give it to Boogie.
Yeah, you gotta let that bitch go.
Cook that motherfucking tail up. It's gonna be good. You cut it off, skin it,
Nigga, Boogie, I got like, ooh.
make a po' boy out of it. Can't keep it.
Love that gator from Boogie.
He say the whole melody.
Oh, not the Popeyes song though.
How y'all feel about Popeyes? Y'all don't fuck with Popeyes, do y'all?
Shit.
Okay.
Do y'all ever heard of a dude named Al Copeland?
Uh-uh.
Al Copeland was a billionaire who founded Popeyes. He stole a recipe from his babysitter. His babysitter used to cook chicken at the crib. So he opened a restaurant. The restaurant failed. A chicken restaurant. Then he came with Popeyes and used some of her recipe seasoning. And that nigga blew that shit. So Al Copeland was the biggest dude in New Orleans. He had concerts, parties. Every Christmas, he had a whole block worth of lights on his house. And he was set up so you could just drive through and look at his crib for Christmas. Like, he was so rich, he'll spend $1 million on lights every Christmas. He won a speedboat contest. This nigga was so fucking bitch after bitch. He had so many women.
What happened to him?
He had so many women. He ended up dying
I was about to say,
after he had divorced his second wife or third wife. He ended up dying, but he still was rich. But he sold Popeyes. But he had so much money, he ain't really give a fuck no more. He was just like the coldest player though, like restaurant after restaurant all over the city, like more than just Popeyes. But Al Copeland, who created Popeyes, was a real pimp. Like he had like 4 or 5 girlfriends.
See, I fuck with that. See, I like that. When you ask Mexican people about Taco Bell, they get mad. I'm like, fam,
Not New Orleans.
Popeyes in New Orleans taste different though.
I would have
oh, do it? It tastes different.
Oh, yeah.
I went there for a funeral, and literally every meal that we ate was also accompanied with a box of Popeyes.
Yeah.
So we was having home cook, but they still had a box of Popeyes on the table.
Popeyes
Right.
tastes different. It tastes
It's a
like a
different
meal
situation.
in New Orleans. It don't taste like no.
It's
just-
Louisiana.
Yeah. It's different. So if y'all ever go to New Orleans, go to the Popeyes. It's like real Popeye. Like that's what Popeyes is supposed to be.
So what the fuck are we eating?
Y'all eat some shit.
It's an
And I used to
operation
work for
from
Popeyes too, so I know exactly what they doing over there, nigga. The seasoning on that chicken will burn your skin, nigga. It's really horrible for you. Like when we used to have the seasoned chicken, we had to wear gloves that come all the way up here. They was thick like machine welding gloves. Season the chicken
Well,
and
wait a
turn the
minute now.
drum like
First of all,
this.
I'm not gonna let you do that to Popeyes because what it is,
It should be good.
it's that
but bad
spicy.
for
It's
you.
that spicy.
It's a spicy
right.
steak. The
The spicy take your skin off.
Yep. The
Right.
spicy
Well,
chicken
yeah.
skin.
You know, yeah. Well, everybody know that.
And then
I mean,
when
know
you
what I'm
wet
saying?
it, and then when you wet it, it burn worse. So you can't even wash it off. If you get the spicy seasoning,
You gotta
on your
dip
skin,
it in milk, or you gotta dip it in a fiery habanero sauce.
Yo, this shit is in our stomach.
Dip your
Oh my
own.
God.
Oh, you gotta shit so violently on Popeyes. You gotta love that.
That shit is horrible for your body, but it's the most delicious thing you
You
ever
ever shit
tasted.
so hard, you gotta scream in between breaths. Pause the movie.
You gotta put the toilet paper in the refrigerator. That's the key, the secret. Put the
Yeah,
toilet
right,
paper in
yeah.
the refrigerator, cool it off, put it on your butt.
Man.
It's fucked up because I'm gonna try that, but still. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all gotta get a bidet, man.
Or baby wipes.
A bidet will change your life. You can't put that bitch on full blast though. God damn.
You get raped,
Like,
you get
what?
molested.
Yeah, that shit be, you put it on full blast, you fuck around and burp. You be like, God damn.
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh,
So
super soak that hoe.
How did we get here?
You need a lesson for a boudet too, because he don't know what to do.
He called it a bouquet.
Man, no, that
It
motherfucker.
was a bouquet.
I was in Europe, like, you know what? I'm gonna just stick with the toilet. I don't know what to do. No one told me.
I want one, man. I
That
want to try
motherfucker
it.
had you squeaky clean. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, all those years I've been walking around with.
Yeah, you ain't been
I'm
right.
saying, you don't know till you know.
You ain't been right.
Yeah, for real. Flex.
Okay, wait, I got another one
Facts.
for you guys. This
Okay,
one's
what's up?
crazy. Okay, it says, I slept with my girlfriend's mother before we were together. Should I tell her? Said, we've been dating for over 5 months. I will be meeting her, the mother, tomorrow, and I got a bit anxiety and searched her family on Facebook and was like, oh, crap. I was mainly looking to see how intimidating her brothers were going to be because she warned me about them, and then I noticed the mother on her page. I hooked up with her mother 3 times in early 2021 over Tinder and Bumble. Girlfriend is 26, and mom is early mid-40s. I'm 38. Anyways, I'm not sure if I should give her a heads up or maybe mom won't mention it. It was strictly hookup and no bad terms. She's also the jealous type who didn't like that my Facebook still has exes when I was in college and live in different states on it.
The mom didn't like that, or the
daughter.
The daughter
The daughter
didn't
didn't
like that.
Oh,
So
well,
she's
first
already
of all,
jealous of random
listen,
bitches.
listen. The daughter's 26. And you're 38, so the daughter's already in for a thrill. First of all.
Like,
Second of all, it's like, man,
Damn.
who was better?
That's a-
Did he say
Yeah,
that? Who was better?
You know the mom was better. The mom had to be.
I mean,
40s,
you know what I'm saying?
mid-40s,
Pussy
that's when
season,
women-
love that pussy from Popeye.
That's when you get that marinated
Ah.
seasoning coochie.
got
That
the
was
jalapeno in the box.
good.
Don't forget
Nah,
that.
whatever.
46? 26
46.
got more
It
energy.
depends on what she been through, though. Sometimes the pussy be like, they be like, I give up.
Yeah.
Anybody got time for this anymore?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell
You be like, all right, man.
any woman over 40 that tried to smash me, being younger than them,
Yeah.
they was ready. They knew what
They
they
be
knew what they
ready.
was coming for. They was tired of dealing with Gerald
Come on now.
and Mr. Jimmy. And
I'm
shit.
the
They didn't want them niggas no. They wanted a young nigga because they was ready to get that thing.
I'm the king of older women, man. All I've been.
You tell them,
messing
close
with.
that Bible, Miss Jenkins.
Yeah, put some dingling on Psalms 15.
Open your legs to the middle. I want to read the scripture. Open your
old
legs
lady-
to the middle page.
Yeah, I think he should just go ahead and just tell her and just be like, look, Your mama a hoe. I'm gonna
First of all,
your mama be hoeing on Tinder. Your mama be on Bumble.
first of all, I'm gonna tell you, the
all the
nigga should not tell.
What?
Dog, don't tell. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, because you're gonna make yourself look. This is just G to G advice.
Yeah.
You're gonna make yourself look crazy and wild and unsafe by telling her that you was hooking up on Tinder and Bumble. Number one. Number two.
She know that.
Number
Where do you
two.
think he met her?
Right. He probably met her on
He probably
Tinder
did
and
though.
Bumble.
So why would she be on the same app as her
I was
mom?
about to say.
Her mom. That's her mom.
come on.
Fruit don't fall far from the tree.
Number two, if the mom brings it up, number one, he not even supposed to be seen the mom yet. So he can always play the card like, oh wow, and figure out then how she's gonna play it when he get there because they never saw each other. So when you get there, oh shit, he can have his whole acting already planned out. Nigga,
like I don't know
practice with your friend. Right. All right, bro. Look, I'm gonna walk
real quick.
in. You be the mother. All right. Now on this driver,
We gotta
nigga,
scene study
you
this shit.
gotta do the Jussie Smollett sometimes. All right, listen. I need you to attack me like you the mother. I'm gonna play it up. Oh, I
Play
never
it,
knew.
play it like we did it. Play it like we didn't do it. Play it like she kind of was hitting around
Come on,
to
man.
it.
How
I
you
could
gonna
agree with
play
that.
it, man? You
I can agree with that.
Jesus
That-
Christ.
If she want to tell, then let's tell.
Yeah.
But if she don't, then all right. Hey, she might want to.
It's just a wild coincidence to you. Oh, I can't believe this happened.
The mom might come to you and be like, "Look, my daughter ain't shit. Now you with her, y'all in a relationship, but she ain't shit. She gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna give you some more coochie because y'all probably gonna break up soon because I know who she messed with for real. You know, your mom might come to you with some.
Or the mom might
See,
be like,
I'm that nigga. I'm staying in it.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to fuck them both simultaneously.
Yeah, I agree.
Not at the
See,
same
why
time.
is that?
But I'm
'Cause you know the
trying-
mom
I'm trying to be
Yeah.
tipping off. Like, you need some help going to the store to get the soda?
Let me take
Cool,
your
I
mom.
got you.
I'm gonna take your mom.
I'm gonna take your mom.
Wow,
Moms
man.
get the soda real quick.
all right, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Blow
I'm gonna tell you
moms
what's gonna
out.
happen. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Fucking around with old ladies in the family, right? It's all good now, right? right? She like what? 40 something, 48?
46.
Let's say 46, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You and the girl together for 10 years, right? In 10 years, the mama developed dementia, right? And she forget that it's a secret.
Shit.
She forget it's a secret. Now every time she see you,
First off, that's
every
early
time
dementia,
she
but
see you, she start getting butt naked. Santa baby, coming down the chimney tonight for me. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Now what? She got early dementia because you've been knocking her fucking brains
I'll be
loose.
like, see, your mama, she lost it. She tripping. I don't know what she talking
that's
You
about.
like, what are you talking about? Why my mom singing Santa baby to you? Santa
It's
baby.
clearly she losing her motherfucking mind.
If you gotta go out,
We gotta put her in the home.
if you gotta
We
go
gotta
out,
put- we
that's
gotta
the
put
way
her
to
in
go.
the home.
Dick look
talking
like
crazy.
this. That's how I know. That one put me in the home bind.
Oh, yeah, I would. I act like I
Yeah,
don't
what you
know.
gonna do?
I'm gonna let that happen.
I act like I don't know it too. I'll play that.
stay
like
in
that.
I don't know.
for that.
Santa baby. She gonna ruin your whole shit. You gonna have kids by then.
Baby is fucking.
Dad, are you fucking grandma? Coming down the chimney tonight. Baby.
Why CP act like the lady 80, 90 years old? She dementia old.
10 years.
He 38.
She ain't even retired yet.
Yeah.
know.
CP be like, for the 46. She almost dead.
Right, she
almost
gonna
outta
do the twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in there doing the twist with him.
here.
You think your man, he did the twist with me. Do the twist.
Oh, okay, so.
Oh my gosh. It's a lot to digest.
Woo. All right, man. So what's going on with y'all, man? What y'all got going in the works right now? What's up? What's the deal?
Man, dog.
What's coming up?
Man, plenty of shit.
Plenty of shit.
I just finished up shooting the or recording. I'm a voiceover actor, so I did a new movie called Aqua Teen Hunger Force,
Oh,
the movie.
shit.
Yeah, so they got a movie coming out. So I just finished filming that, and then I just finished doing Run the World in New York with with Brisha and Amber and the whole crew.
Damn, CP. I'm about to. So I'll be following CP around for the next, doing exactly what the fuck he doing.
Yeah, man. And then my father's son, man, we in the works over at HBO Max for that. It's very early in development, but it's fun, man. Just building out that world. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to build the world and be funny in it is like trying to live in the gingerbread house that you made. It's like, all right, now I'm gonna go lay down in it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Yeah.
So, that's like, it's actually fun, man. I'm working with some dope people. Isaiah Lester from Blackish. He's producing it with me and writing it with me. Then Trevor Engelson from Snowfall. He's producing it with me. He's one of the EPs of Snowfall. He's producing it with me. Like Doug Banker Richie King is a director. He directed all kind of shit.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, like, you know, it's a great team, man, and you know HBO Max is home anyway from Love Life, so you know what I'm saying, it's just a great fit, man. I'm excited about that, and I'm back on the road starting this week. I'm gonna be in Denver June 3rd and 4th. Ticket sales look like I'm not gonna be there, but I am gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Man's out.
They sent me the ticket sales. I had to call my mom like, "Mom, did you buy these 8 tickets?" I'm sorry.
Hell yeah, boy.
Someone in the comments said, I'm ready for Netflix to drop a CG special.
Oh hell yeah.
Period.
Oh, we all ready for that shit.
Well, the thing is that we are in talks, man. But it ain't just Netflix that's at the table, man. It's other it's other
HBO Max.
suitors.
You might as well.
HBO Max. It's a few other places, man, that are talking about specials, man. And I'm ready. It's been a while, man. Some of this material, I want to go ahead and retire it, put it up, and you know, continue
Hell
to go.
yeah. Man, listen, see if HBO Max will pick this show up. I just did a sitcom with a 10-year-old boy genius. He was on 85 South Show podcast. His name is Nick Boma. He's Nigerian. He wrote a show. He reads at a college level, and he's 11.
Oh, wow.
And he was on Steve Harvey's show. He and his mom created the show, wrote the show, put me in the show. I'm pretty much the lead on the show because he's a kid, you know what I'm saying? And he needed somebody to come in there funny and be his uncle and shit, Uncle Boogie in the crib, you know what I'm saying? So with a genius, and the little boy wrote the show so good. We shot the pilot. We're doing a premiere for it in July. Man, I just want that shit.
Where
to
is
get
it gonna
picked
be
up.
at?
I mean, he ain't even got it picked up yet. He's
Oh,
just
wow.
shopping it. That's why I was saying you need to holler at them and see if they'll pick that motherfucker up. Pick that
So we talking about
motherfucker
HBO
up.
Max, nigga.
Yeah, HBO Max. But you
Send
like
him a text message
I'm gonna call
real
him right
quick.
now. Listen,
Boy, G.
Boogie got a show.
It's Boogie. It's a genius.
Say hello, HBO Max. You know Boogie got a show now. But yeah, man, that's what I've been working on, man. Did the little, so we filming the pilot, but we already finished the first pilot episode. He's shopping it. We already shooting the rest of the episodes of the season and shit in Atlanta.
That's
but
dope.
I want that shit to get picked up because I really like the kid. He really dope, really smart. All his little boy genius friends is there and shit, and they get to hang with me, a real nigga, you know, from New Orleans, and you know, get that, you know. So it's just amazing, odd couple chemistry between me and him, and it's a great family show. You know what I'm saying? And they need that
I'm
right
trying
now.
to think of some people who I could tell you to talk to.
Yeah,
bro.
just tell me if you think of it, you know, you can just text me. But yeah, man. So Father's Day weekend, I'm in Houston, Texas, man. 2 shows Father's Day weekend.
Where in Houston?
Man, H-Town. It's at what's the name of this venue? My boy owns it actually. One of my homeboys from New Orleans, who is a gaffer on film sets.
Which means
He
bring
owns
your
the club.
pistols because niggas might be getting robbed in the party.
Nah, it's on the 20th floor. It's called Sky Lounge.
Okay.
It's on the 20th floor. It's
They robbing
real
you on the first
sexy.
floor. Make sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, you gotta get to the elevator.
Yeah, you know, nobody gonna get shot on the 20th floor. You ain't gonna get shot on the 20th. You get shot on the first.
Right.
Yeah, so
parking
when you
lot.
get up that high, you know, it get a little more elegant. So it's gonna be a dope show Father's Day weekend, man. If anybody is in Houston, Texas, man, please come see your boy, the New Orleans
For sure.
representative.
For sure.
Good, good to know. All right. Well, this is the games portion of our show. It's one of our favorites. And we are going to start with comedians do math. So basically, we're going to give you 60 seconds to answer really difficult math questions. Don't pull out your calculator. Do not
Okay.
cheat.
All right. I was gonna
Do
cheat.
not cheat.
Boogie
Turn
had
that
his
shit
calculator
over.
up.
Better than
I
cheat
know,
than
I saw
repeat.
you went right away. I don't trust y'all. Thank you. Okay.
I
We
was
gonna
the king of
see-
cheating in
We
school.
gonna see if we good
I
with
was
a
the
little
king of cheating in
arithmetic,
school.
okay?
Nigga, how you cheat and become a comedian?
I was cheat. That's why I
You
became a
better become
comedian.
man, nigga said.
Pick one.
You cheat, man, but you better become a lawyer or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he had the jokes on one hand and the answers on the other hand.
All right, come on.
All right, but we're gonna start with you, okay?
Okay, bet.
First one is 18 plus 23.
18 plus 23, 8, 3, 11.
You've been hanging out with
28,
geniuses and
1,
shit. That should be rough.
41.
Okay, yes.
Damn.
Good job.
Yeah, I should know at least adding and subtraction. I should be good at
That's
those.
the easiest one. So
Yeah,
get
hit me
ready.
with the multiplication.
That
I'm
was the
stuck.
easiest one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. It's going up
It
from
gets more
there.
difficult, okay?
All right.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right, 34 minus 17.
17.
Oh, shit.
I think that was the easiest one.
My bad. I mean, it's easier for me, but okay. Well,
Yeah, that motherfucker wasn't that easy for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was still like, that nigga said it quick. I said, no wonder he make more money than I do. That motherfucker can count.
be counting
He count that
different.
HBO Max money. You understand what I'm saying? They- Seasons and
So
shit.
34
Right.
episodes minus the 17 you got paid for.
Like, man, we choking this fucking ice, dog. I gotta sit there till it melt and just stop talking. Like,
Oh my god.
it's almost melted now.
How look nigga with ice.
It's almost water. Wait a minute.
What we
Okay,
got?
All right, next one for you is 16 times 3.
16 times 3, 32, 48.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's hard. I'm about to jump
My
to
multiplication.
Okay, you studied.
You can always tell the ones that sold dope at some point.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah, that
simple
one, that was
math.
16 pounds.
Just converted. Now
My
you know
daddy
what
used to speak cocaineese. He taught me math. He was like, John got 7 apples, but if you step on them apples and you cut them in quads, then you could flip that and get all the
this
money
nigga
from the
stupid as
apples. That's how
hell.
my daddy was. I was like, thanks, Dad.
Oh my God. But you remembered the lesson, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm saying.
4 apples, 25 cents a slice.
That was cocaineese.
Yo, that's hilarious. Okay, CP, what's 96 divided by 4?
Ooh.
96 divided by 4.
Boogie ain't even trying to figure out the answer. He thinking about some other shit.
I'm trying. Man, you know you ain't gonna come up with the answer when you start looking at the ceiling. You ain't gonna get it.
It's not gonna be up there though. I'm not gonna
It's
hold
not
you.
up there.
Hold on.
It did in the Queen's Gambit.
You need to focus.
94.
96 divided by
96. Damn.
Right, I know. Hold on. Y'all keep talking, god damn it. Hold on.
I'm trying to carry the 1, but I don't know where to carry it to.
It's like 22 or 20.
Very close, she said. How much time we
Hold
get?
on.
60 seconds.
Oh, 24.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Boy,
Pew, pew, pew.
I still ain't had it.
Man.
Okay, there we go. All right, got it all right.
It's like the older you get, the harder your math
It
is.
really
the
does.
farther you are from school,
I couldn't catch that, but what you got to do is
what you gotta do?
100 divided by 4 is 24. I mean,
Right,
25.
25. That's
So you taking 1 off of each
off of each one.
to get 96, so it's 24. But I don't know
That's
why.
that backwards math. That's good.
Yes, that was a smart way to get to it.
like
That's
that.
why you graduated college.
That's why you make all the money.
Man.
You had a Popeyes career though.
man.
We both jealous. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what them seasoners did.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what you seasoning with the alligator with? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. I put the alligator seed in there. Oh, you gotta put that Tony
Love
Satchel.
that gator from Boogie.
That Tony.
It's still getting better
That
and
Tony
better.
Satchel, baby.
Coming that green.
All right, it's on Boogie.
What I
Okay.
got?
All right, getting complicated. 402 plus 376. I have it.
700 and
You got this.
402. You said?
402 plus 376.
Oh, 7. Wait, say
it,
the
you
numbers
got it,
again.
you got
I need
it,
to
you got
see it. Say the numbers again.
402
402
plus 376.
376 378. Okay, 778.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, you moving fast.
Yeah, I just
I'm
that was an
impressed.
easy one
I'm
for
impressed
real.
with you guys,
I just need to
honestly.
see the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
One of them softballs.
It was an
Come
easy
on.
one because I know I'm just adding 2 to that. You know what I'm saying? You hit me with,
algebra.
you know what math fucked me up? The ones with the parentheses and the numbers on the
You
outside.
gotta do
and
when you
the
gotta do
outside.
Oh, what is it? What's it?
PIMDAS.
Yes.
What is PIMDAS?
Parentheses, exponents, multiplication,
Oh,
division,
nah.
addition,
College.
subtraction.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, I went to community college, but I went for the hoes. I wasn't really there. I wasn't really there for
lessons come across
it'd be
different
some
that
hoes
way.
at community
Understood.
college.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
Always,
They
always.
ain't none of them planning on doing nothing but fucking.
And they ain't worried about the final.
Yeah,
the
they
midterms,
really
none of
be
that
ready
shit.
to have
Don't worry about
sex.
nothing.
They be really, I had my own place too. Come on.
It's a wrap.
Go ahead, next math question. What you got for C?
Okay. 188 minus 111.
I'm sorry, 188 minus 111.
Minus 1.
188 minus 111.
Oh,
188 minus 111.
oh, that's easy.
It's 77.
Yep,
That's
that's why
it,
we
yeah.
should have crossed that out. That was too easy.
Yeah, no, that's easy.
Who's picking out these
These
questions?
motherfuckers. Are you smarter than the fifth grader, man?
That was tricky
mean-
because of the 3-3 go back to 2.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like understanding that something's gonna be left. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay, so on to the vocab.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can.
I've been taking nootropics too.
What is New Tropics?
It's like a brain vitamin.
Oh, they're great.
You know why? Because
It's like a natural
he's afraid
Adderall.
to get dementia at age 50.
I need to take that.
So it's gonna tell him.
He don't know.
Start
at
telling him my
50,
secret.
he gonna
That's
start.
my bitch. Wait a minute.
Well, fuck around CCP, he be like, Santa baby, hurry. You like, oh,
Hey, man, damn,
You're gonna have the extra.
Jumping about his fear.
That nigga 38. Look at him. Hey, baby.
baby.
Newt, you saw the commercial and ordered the free bottle first, or did you go to GNC and buy that shit?
Oh
New
no, I
Tropics?
ordered some, but it went off the commercial
Oh,
though.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
back,
New
yeah.
Tropics. I gotta
No, it's
remember
amazing.
that.
It's literally like a natural Adderall. It's incredible.
Oh, word. Okay.
But you gotta pick the right one
Oh,
though.
it's
I
natural?
don't do well with caffeine.
Oh, yeah.
So some of the caffeine is like a good accelerator to a lot of some of the effects. And so they got like different like blends for different stuff.
Okay.
I've tried like the energy ones. I'm about to try the focus ones and start getting
So
into this
good.
script next week.
Wait,
This
you
shit
like
really
the
sound like y'all talking
tinctures?
about cocaine and
Is it the
uppers and
tinctures?
downers.
Not the
and
tinctures.
Angel dust.
I'll show you which one I got. It's called Thesis.
Okay.
New
they
Tropics.
fire. I know what you're
Okay,
talking
well,
about.
this ain't no New Tropics commercial, but New Tropics. If you
But
want to drop
look it up,
chocolate
okay?
Sunday
It'll
some
change your
money,
life.
Right, but
but
okay,
we
listen.
wouldn't mind.
The next segment we're gonna do
We educating today.
is called Know Your Vocab. From a list of the hardest SAT words, we gonna ask y'all the words and we gonna see if you know what they mean.
Ooh.
So first off, what does SAT mean? Then we can start there for me, cause
Standard aptitude.
okay, standard aptitude test. Okay,
Yeah,
They really think
I didn't take it.
I dropped out from the 11th grade. I'm lost
on
at
now.
all this shit.
Come on, now.
Hey,
Hey.
nigga, way to make it here though. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? We at the same table,
You're all
right?
part of the
You can host a
program.
podcast too.
Y'all catching up.
Man.
Community college, 11th
I
grade.
took
You
the
can still be
ACT.
somebody.
Y'all remember the ACT?
Yeah, I took both.
I remember
They
the
be making you
ACT.
take it
That's the
over
high
and over and
school
over
one.
again.
Yeah, I took all them
Yes.
practice ones. Ended up getting,
Yes.
I got like a 21 or something like that.
I thought that was pretty good. That's pretty.
I wanted a 24. That's what some of my smart friends do. I got a 24 on ACT. I got a 24. I got a 21. Like, fuck y'all. But anyway, let's go. Let's go.
Yes. Okay. Run it.
You,
Vocab
okay,
words.
so the first word is bum fiddler.
What you think it means?
Oh, that's very simple.
Is it?
It's
What
a
you mean?
doctor that like only see bums and only like sometimes they be having
Bums like your butt. It's a butt doctor.
no it's like for
Bum.
STDs. You got to fill the nigga nuts. Oh, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, what's
These
that?
nuts finna fall off, sir. He like, I've been out here. Anybody pick me up? Anybody pick me up? Bum filler.
Oh my god.
Dr. Bum Fiddler.
Yo, no.
Well, you know, I don't do it for the money, obviously. I'm a bum filler because I feel like it's my calling. I went to medical school for bum filling, and, you know, I also, you know, because you're also kind of like a veteran, but whatever. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what it really could be. How do
I'ma
you
tell
spell
you.
it? Spell it first.
BUM.
Oh, okay.
FIDDLE.
Oh, it sounds like
Bum
it is.
fiddler.
Bum Fiddler. Nope, don't know it.
So no, it means
Remember that instrument? I think that was a bum
Yeah,
filler.
no. It could be. Honestly, that's a pretty
Body out of your.
That sounds like a bum fiddler.
I was like, hold on, cut.
similar.
Do the bum filling again, but this time I'm gonna get a little bit up.
I think the A flat should be
Lift up the bum
A
fiddle.
sharp. Let's go an octave up.
Your grandma, who ought to do that goddamn bum fiddling downstairs? It is 4 o'clock in the morning.
You're down there bum fiddling. Cut it off.
Yeah, my son is a bum fiddler now. The whole neighborhood be. Go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, okay, so
Use it in a sentence.
Use it in the sentence.
I don't even have a sentence right. It means to pollute or spoil something.
Oh.
Nah, I don't get that.
It's so backwards.
At first I was like, oh. Then I'm like, nah, that don't make sense. To pollute or,
Like, I guess you bum fiddled the chicken because you left that shit out.
oh.
Now that makes a little bit of sense.
I ain't gonna lie, the way you just said it, you bumping at the motherfucking chicken. You sound like a nigga. Like, oh, I'm sorry, baby. You bumping the chicken?
Because if you leave out my chicken,
If you would have said
bum
that
fiddled
sentence,
shit.
I would have got it.
All right, yeah, I ain't never heard that shit. That's crazy.
never heard
So,
of
but
that.
honestly, that sounds like a regional
Yeah,
Sperm.
to Europe or something.
Low-key.
Like
Yeah,
a
that sound
European
like that ain't no real word for
There's
it.
somebody in Montana saying that shit.
Liverpool or something. They probably say it in
Bumdale.
English.
He's such a fucking bumpilla. He's a bumpilla. Well, tell me why. We went outside and the milk was right there in the car. He fucking bumpilled it.
Yeah.
It's the last fucking milk in the car, man. You fucking bumpilled it.
Yeah. That
Fucking milk got left in the Uber and they bumpilled it.
in the Uber.
In the Uber.
Oh, give me another. Let's go
All
with
right,
another word.
get the next word.
All right, the next word is spermophile.
Oh my God. Do we need to talk about it?
Okay, so that's like a pedophile with spermophile.
Listen. It's when you like very, 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 very young humans. And you get you a microscope and you get you a dark room and you just fill it on them little sperms and you like that, you little freaky little baby, you little bitty baby, you little bitty pre-baby, you little bitty free baby, you pre-baby, you little bitty.
Oh my God.
I feel like it could be also somebody who give a lot of head or something.
We caught this man with pictures of sperm in his phone in compromising positions. Some of the sperm had their tails up, others with their head down. Sperm on sperm. This guy has to get the fuck out.
You know what, CP? I think he's a spermophile. Yeah.
I just want to let you know you're going to be sick at the real definition.
Hold on,
What is
wait.
it?
You
It's
know
not
what?
nothing
Hold
to
on.
do with
Just so we're clear, this is why you want to watch
Wait,
the
spell
live
it.
show, because I doubt we're going to be able to put this up on streaming platforms.
Nah.
We will get
Hold on. What's the word again?
Spell it.
The producer's going to cut it, so watch it live.
What's the word again?
Spell it.
Spermophile.
Oh, spermophile. All right, can I tell you what it is for real?
Hell, me.
All right.
Hell, me.
Basically, when you work in an office where there is plenty of sperms and you got to figure out who is a donor, you have them. First of all, when you donate sperm, you walk into a copy room, boop boop boop, nut on the copy thing. They make copies. They file that away because when somebody wants somebody that look like you, they're like, you got anybody that's brown skin, funny as hell, with a gap?
Check the spermophile.
Well, we bite and they like this. We have this sperm file right here. You want to take a look at the file? They're like, I like him.
I think I'm gonna go with that
somebody
one.
should patent that. It was not a thing.
Oh my God.
Genius. Y'all, you want to know what this is?
What is it?
It's a ground squirrel.
What? What?
What you mean
one
a
of
ground
these
squirrel?
Nasty
It's a
ass
squirrel.
squirrels.
He said, "What do you mean?"
I'm saying, but like a squirrel being in a tree. That's the whole point of being a squirrel. Is you like a rat monkey.
Right, but they spermophile.
A hedgehog would be in the ground, though, right?
No, but that ain't no
So
squirrel though.
different.
Squirrels are the monkeys of the mouse world.
It
It's
is.
like
They're
it's
like
like a
squirrels.
mouse
They
monkey.
have wingspan. Like, it's actually crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so it could be like a flying squirrel.
Yeah. It could
But it's a
be.
ground squirrel. Though. She said it's a
It
ground
says
squirrel.
ground
It's a
squirrel. but
ground
I'm just saying there are
squirrel. But it
flying
got
squirrels.
wings.
Huh?
Okay.
Wild.
Damn. That
Huh?
was
I
tough.
thought it was a spermophile.
Y'all must got that out the back of the dictionary.
About an S.
Actually, it was from Essence right
That
there.
was in the back.
Like in the-
That was in the
fourth-
table
the-
of contents.
the-
That was it.
That was in the fourth quarter for sure.
Yeah.
All right, keeping with the essence. This one is what is a sexagenarian?
Oh my God, y'all asking us all the easy ones.
Generic.
Oh my God, bro, that's a very, very. So basically,
You're asking us all.
there's a person who named and documents all the sex positions, right? For example, when they got to number 69, the sexitarian was like, yeah, basically, and this is 69, ladies and gentlemen. This is when the lady sits on the man, and they got all the sex positions. And everybody who ever did it from the back or anything like that, they know it. And they put it in file. Well,
Wait, say it again. Say the word again.
Sexagenarians.
yeah, sexitarian.
Generian.
You got to go down to the front. Go ahead, sexitarian.
like a
What position?
veterinarian
Yeah.
with sex. Oh, okay.
Listen,
Yeah, you right,
listen,
CP.
listen, yeah.
Oh, I ain't even got to come up with
Elaborate.
another answer. CP got it.
Basically, what it is it is a complete sexagenarian. You can go get your certification for that, and basically, you are now in charge of knowing the positions. It's a lot of new positions coming out. It's new positions we ain't never
Right,
even heard of.
of course.
It's stuff we ain't even heard of.
Right.
Crazy. You ever heard of the flying restroom?
They must have came out with that one today.
That's on, no. Here go the thing. It's coming out in 2 weeks, and
Oh, the
it dropped on
sexagenarians.
the 19th.
Yeah.
And what it is it's on the sink.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
You plugged in with the sexagenarians, I believe.
Yeah. Facts.
You plugged in with that with the
Wow.
community.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. That it is.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Far off. Okay. A sexagenarian is a person in their 60s.
You didn't let me finish. You think? Did I not say? I just said 69. Did I say that? Technically, is that a sexagenarian? What they're trying? You could they don't let people do it until they get 60 because you haven't seen
Got
everything.
experience.
You can't be the president until you're 40.
It's valid. It's
You
true.
can't be a
It's true.
sexagenarian until you're 60.
It's a sextagenarian to be 70.
I'm gonna call my
Yeah,
grandmother.
An octogenarian is 80.
My mom is
the
a
whole thing.
sexagenarian. Ugh, that sounds so
I
horrible.
know. I don't know if I can use that for mom.
No, I can't use that at all. Go ahead.
Okay, we got one more.
I can't read the headline.
My bad. I wrote it. Okay, so this one's called. It's a
Uh-oh. Suck.
succulometer.
Succulometer. That's how much
Succulometer.
sucking power, pressure. That's easy. So,
Go ahead, because I already know what this is.
so you know how they got a barometer, right?
Yes,
Then
we
they
do.
got a
For the weather.
thermometer, right?
Right, for the temperatures.
And so the measure of how much suction she putting on.
Can I tell you?
Yeah,
Can I tell you?
break it down.
So listen, he's absolutely correct.
Tell it to me.
Basically, what this means is this.
Comedians are geniuses, by the way.
Oh my God, yeah. Congenius is what we are. Here's the thing. If you ever get into a car accident, right, girl she's giving head in the car gets accident, bam, she hit her jaw, the jaw get broke. Now her suction power is forever, so she got to readjust. See a physical therapist to get her suck back, right?
Yeah.
And so she in there sucking on, and they got her practicing on blunts and practicing on small joints, but it just be a little bit of weed left. She's a maniac. And then she get her suction back, and then they're like, all right, you ready for the succulometer? And then she finally, because you got to get a 70 to be
Before
able to
you
get
can go
released from the hospital.
They ain't gonna release you till you get a 70.
That's
on
standard, and that's fair.
Right, and so really, so if you can do that, and the other way to do it is one spaghetti noodle. If you can suck that bitch in from the tip, that's a good succulometer as well.
Angel hair.
One spaghetti
Angel
noodle.
hair is way harder.
Angel hair is when you that's for models. That's angel hair is for
It's
models.
gotta be a model.
Yeah, models they have
They got a
the
cheekbone.
proper amount of pressure. Yeah, your cheekbones got to go in.
Yeah, I
That's
know a
whatever
girl.
measure.
I know a girl. Cheekbones are so high.
Jabari, is there anything you want to tell us? Seeing that you were a model, young lady?
I'm not a part of this. I'm going to separate myself from that.
See,
But
that's something
you
to
make
you-
valid points. is all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
if you suck angel hair, possibly one of your eyes could pop out. They tell you that on the packet. They say, do not suck one of these. This
They
is
say
not
it.
Lady and the Tramp. This is
Yeah.
not spaghetti.
No, especially if it's al dente.
Yeah, well, you would go cross-eyed. One of them bitches would pop. I seen somebody. You see somebody's eyes touch? It make a creamy little sound. You be like, what the fuck was that? Like,
Oh my God, how you spell it? Suck.
Succulometer. Succulometer.
Succulometer. That's right. Yeah, he said it. That's the answer.
like it.
Succulometers. Check the dictionary.
Yeah,
of the
succulometer.
S's.
a limeter is what they call a male genitalia in the deserts of Australia. And if you're lucky, a girl will suck your limeter.
Succulometer, mate.
If you're lucky, she'll suck your limeter. And take you to Outback.
Hilarious.
Oh God.
What's the real meaning?
What's the real definition?
The real meaning is an instrument that measures a vegetable's moisture content.
Same thing.
It's close. It's close.
Same thing.
It's close.
Sound
Moisture.
like a coochie limeter.
Yeah, that's a suction for us, fellas. Who do? You get on that coochie, and they can put the succulometer on your mouth to see if you getting the moisture out like you're supposed to. Fellas, come on, get the moisture
The
out.
moisture.
Get it out. You gotta
That's such a
suck
good
it out.
juxtaposition. The moisture. You ever seen moisture? You know moisture. Icy skies are blue.
Clouds are white. I see them blue.
So good.
For me and you. I got the New Orleans voice. Now, come on, man.
That nigga do sound like a
You
radio
gotta
show.
know I'm
Yes,
from
you
New
do.
Orleans.
Welcome
You
back
got
to
to
Boogie
know I'm
B's
from New Orleans.
Barbecue Radio. I'm the host, Boogie B. And this is Boogie B's Barbecue Radio. First caller. Yes, I'm
I just cut him off. I see trees of green. They be like, oh, he doesn't sing. I don't know what they do sing. Go ahead.
Hilarious.
Okay, so the next segment we had is called Bad Business, where we want to ask you to pitch your worst business idea.
You know what mine is? Now, this is an app. This I feel like this is a good idea, but everybody been telling me this is a bad idea. A shade tree mechanic app where you go to the hood and your car break down. They hit up the nearest crackhead to come fix your whip. Without for the Lolo, he could go get you the
in the
parts.
community, honestly.
And you just have to
that
have
app sound like Lolo and Go.
That motherfucker might be everybody be like, man, that's stupid. Who want an unlicensed nigga? I do.
I want
Just to
my
get me
praise
on the
done
road.
behind right now.
Straight up.
Get me for the load. Yeah,
Straight up.
shade tree app. Don't steal my idea. None of y'all.
Let's
Shade
figure that shit
tree.
out off camera.
Shade tree. Yeah, business idea. Sign me up. That's my business.
Anybody out there know a hood mechanic? Send them my way. I got a Cadillac I'm trying to fix right now.
Yep. If any of y'all got y'all catalytic converter stolen, get on the Shade Tree app.
And
Niggas will come by and drop you a new
Get your
one
shit
in
all
there.
right. There you go.
It's a good idea, bad idea.
I mean,
An amazing idea.
it could work, honestly. It could work.
Exactly.
Mine ain't that good.
Yeah, what
Mine
you
is
do?
called crack traps. Now,
That sound bad.
you ever have a mouse in your house and they got them glue traps?
Yeah.
Yeah, crack traps. Where
Oh, no. Who wants to catch a crackhead?
you get them and then you dispose of them in the wild. You set them loose far away from the neighborhood. But they just be in their own thing. What the hell going on? I can't move. And you put them in like, so you put like the crack traps. It say like free crack, or it say like, what I'm saying? You take one rock, put it in the middle, and then the crackhead be stuck to that bitch, and then
Drop them off in Beverly Hills.
yeah, drop them off. You know what I'm saying? But I guess nobody want to do it, so.
Crack ain't even that hot no more. Yeah, you got to get a meth. They could do that. Man, you know what? That's a good idea. You could get meth
A
traps,
meth head to make it
crack
back.
traps.
They'll make it
Yeah,
back.
that's a good.
Meth head to roll over and make a blanket out of that gum. That's good. Yeah, I told y'all in the morning.
Thank you.
Why do meth heads be working at them diners with no teeth? What do you guys having? Flapjacks? You guys want flapjacks? What about our special?
I came
CPIs
I
be fucking
came
me
to the
up.
Cracker Barrel for a regular meal, bitch.
Tell you what, I'm going to go on back for a quick cigarette break. I'll be right back. You let me know what you're going to have.
That's fucking funny.
Look over the menu. I'm going to take a quick smoke break.
Oh my
I'll be right
God,
back.
nailing the voice.
Hey, CP is.
Take a
wild,
quick
y'all
smoke
wild.
break. Be right back.
Yeah.
Figure out your meal. I'll be right back. I'm taking a quick smoke break. And listen, I don't want to be forward, but like I was wondering if I could get my tip early because
I'm trying to fucking go.
well, no, it's just that my plug's here. And, I figured you give me
I need
like
your money.
if you give me like $5, I could go ahead and cop from him. He can go home. He has to get to his daughter's violin game. So I was gonna get $5 from you.
Violin game.
Give it to my plug. My plug give me my shit, and then
Meth head be talking than the motherfucker
No,
too. He
so
like, be
much.
quiet. Talking to my meth head boy.
you didn't even see the other day. The feds were here and they buzzed right in my neighbor's spot, and they were like, "Where's the meth? The meth's over here." They had no idea. I was like, oh shit. It was stressing me out. I need to smoke some meth. I had to wait till the cops left. I was like, oh, they're over there for a long time. I need to hit a rock.
Oh gosh, bro, that gotta be the end of the show,
my
bro.
God. It
Ain't
is.
no way.
It literally
Ain't
is.
no way you can top the meth head. Ain't no way you can top that.
So, with
Crack
that
trap.
said, Boogie, we're going to get out of here. Boogie, tell them where they can find you online and everything.
It's at Comedian Boogie B, man. Comedian first, and then BOOGIE B as in boy. Everybody can spell Boogie. Comedian Boogie B on every social media site. It's the same thing. Come on,
Nigga said everybody can spell boogie. This
like,
nigga home like, wait.
B. Yo, I had somebody do that last
B-O-G-E.
night. I did a
It's
show in
B-O-
Fresno. The girl was like, what is it? B? Boogie? B? She was stuck on the B. I was like, oh, bitch. Oh, you can't. Boogie, like dance? Come on, you don't know that? She was like, B-O. I was like, never mind.
You just get nervous when
You don't want her to
spell.
follow you anyway.
You know,
She don't know how to buy a ticket.
Yeah, you ain't about to buy a damn thing when you can't spell Boogie. So at Comedian Boogie B on everything, dog. I appreciate it.
All right.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. So, CP, tell them how they can find you, brother.
yeah, man, I want the little intro too. You know, anyway, yeah, man, at Comedian CP on everything, man. I do my own podcast called the CP Podcast. Comes out every Wednesday. And we also film every Wednesday. So if you want, you can catch 2 a week. If you are joining my Patreon, you can watch us film it live, and then you can watch it when it comes out, and then also watch it when it comes out that week. So you get 2, whatever. But that's it, man. Shit, y'all can, go to my Instagram. You'll see me. I post my shows. That's Comedian CP. Twitter, Comedian CP. Instagram, Twitter,
Everything
YouTube.
is CP.
My YouTube, Comedian CP. That's where my podcast is. It's also on Apple and Spotify. Yeah, man, it's dope. This is a dope podcast. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
We appreciate you being
love
here.
having you guys. Thank you for the content.
Yeah, so Kamari, where can they find you?
They can find me at It's Kamari Love, at ITS Kamari Love on Instagram.
All right.
Let me
and
follow
then
Kamari.
my name would be Big Teflon.
Big
You
Teflon.
can find me at Big Teflon, BIGTEFLON, at everything on everything. Twitter and Bumble and all that shit too. You can find me, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, where we at.
You can catch Big Ben Teflon slinging dingaling online.
Before we sign out, I want to give a shout out to the 10 people who lost their life in Buffalo a few weeks ago.
Oh, man.
To the 21 people who lost their life in Duvall, Texas. It ain't no easy answer, but we still thinking about y'all. And that's what's up. ChocolateSundaes.com is where you can find everything here at Chocolate Sundaes on everything at Chocolate Sundae without an S on Twitter. Sign it out, man. It's the Scoop.
Yes, sir.
Catch y'all next week. Every Sunday we here.
Shout out to Rich, Lonnie, Chelsea,
Whole twine.
and everybody else.
Kira.
And the whole team.
DJ Sidekick.
Catch y'all next week. We out.